All right, guys. So
What up?
just a side note of how that got started. We have been sitting here for like 3 minutes trying to get this thing to load, and it wasn't loading. So that's why you cut that face.
Oh man, that was funny. I almost got me. Y'all would have had a good one right there. That could have probably been a meme. I'm probably not popular enough for it to be a meme, but that would have been funny.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hello. Welcome to our first weekly Trainer Talk Tuesdays. We are going to jump live on this page every Tuesday at 2 o'clock. So we hope that you will continue to join in. Today we wanted to discuss a little bit more in depth our new virtual training packages, as well as what you can look for in a trainer and what to expect when you are looking for a personal trainer, and then why we are different. So we're just gonna hop right into it. If you are watching this on replay later on, please hashtag replay so that we know that you joined in. All right, guys, so we're just gonna get right down into it. Obviously, a lot of us, all of us, are affected by the coronavirus in some way or another, and we definitely fall into that category when it's been, a week now?
Yep, just about.
A week ago, we were on
Something
mandatory shutdown for our fitness facility located in Indianapolis, Indiana. So virtual training was definitely something when that happened that we looked into more, but it was something that we were already planning. It was already in the works prior. So this just kind of gave us the push to go all in. So we'll just get right to it then.
Yeah, we'll get right into it. Excuse, we got our crazy kids here as always, so I keep turning my heads. I'm trying to push them away, but there's gonna be some craziness going on. Try not to pay attention to that, right?
Always. All right, so we're gonna basically have different tiers for our virtual training, for lack of a better word here. So it was very important for us to make this virtual training and these different packages that we're offering cost effective for people. We wanted them to be something that even during this time where obviously the coronavirus is taking place and the precautions that have been put in place because of this virus are damaging the economy, okay? We know that you guys may be struggling financially, and so we wanted to provide options for people outside of all the free content that we're going to give you. If you wanted something more, that it would be able to fit into all budgets. So that first tier is called Team Never Settle. It's a virtual training club. So this is a private Facebook group that you can get into, and in that private Facebook group, it's gonna be a group for like community support. So you're gonna have at-home workouts with video demonstrations that you can do in the comfort of your home. We're going to make changes to those for people who may not have equipment. So we're gonna get creative with some of these workouts. You're also gonna have live weekly boot camps. So Nate and I are going to go live every Tuesday. So that's actually tonight. So if you guys want to join in on that, please message us so we can get you set up. But every Tuesday night, we are going to go live from 6:30 to 7:30, and you can join us live, or you can watch the replay and work out with us from the comfort of your own home. We're also going to have monthly challenges with incentives. So we're going to have a monthly challenge that is primarily fitness based. We may throw in some small nutritional guidance in there as well, but we're gonna have prizes. We want you guys to take this seriously and also have fun at the same time. And then you're also in this tier, you're gonna get first access to all things Team Never Settle. So that may be running marathons. We are going to grow a team to raise money for charity, and we're going to teach athletes and non-athletes alike to participate and run in half or full marathons. So that is something to look forward to. You'll get first access to that. We are planning a Train Your Trainer Day. Hopefully, if the coronavirus and the precautions that are being taken in place have subsided by then, we will be doing that. And then that may also include a clothing line. So if you're a part of this group, you will get first access to all that, potentially discounts if it applies. So that's definitely something to consider. This is our most cost-friendly tier, okay? Then we have tier number 2. So this is for people who want everything in that first tier that I just described to you. You'll get all of that good stuff, plus you'll get some nutritional consulting. So you're gonna have an opportunity to provide us with weekly food journals, and we'll make suggestions and help you improve on your nutrition. So we'll give you nutritional advice specific to your goals and what you're going through. You can also be a part of bi-weekly group chats in that tier. You'll have monthly accountability for weigh-ins and measurements. So we're gonna be tracking your results in a personalized doc that's catered just to you. So that is just a small upgrade from the first tier. You get all that plus what's in tier number 1. Then we have tier number 3, which is going to be for people who want a lot of individualized attention. So they're gonna get everything in tier 1 and tier 2, but they are also going to have access to one-on-one virtual training 1 time a week for 30 minutes. So just like we are speaking to you now, this is gonna be done via FaceTime or Google Duo, and we will train you guys just as if you were here in person. So we're gonna be on video chat with you that whole 30 minutes, correcting your form, making adjustments when needed, checking your muscle imbalances, and changing your workout to fit your current fitness level and your goals. So that's tier number 3. And then tier number 4 is very similar. The only difference is you're gonna get all that stuff that we've already talked about, plus instead of 1 virtual training 1 time a week, you're gonna get 2 of them with us. So 2 30-minute one-on-one virtual trainings, plus the nutritional consulting, plus the support group, and all of what that entails. So guys, we are super excited about this. We're looking forward to serving you guys in this different capacity. And I wanna let you know, we released this a week after shutdown, and a lot of fitness studios were releasing virtual training options the next day or 2 days after. And I wanted to explain to you guys why we took a little bit longer. Like I said, this was in the works prior to the coronavirus ever taking place, but we didn't want to base our decisions out of fear. So we made sure to really take our time forming these programs. We took everything into account. And we wanted to create a program that would outlive this virus. So this isn't just something that we are implementing until life normalizes. This is something that we want to offer for you guys going forward. So this is something that is really a part of the never settle mentality and the quality that we always offer you guys. So I wanted to make that known to you. If you are at all interested in virtual training, please go to neversettlefitness.org and you can schedule a complimentary consultation today. We can go over your goals, what that looks like, how we can help you, and which one of those tiers best fits not only your budget but your needs. So thank you guys so much for your support in advance. I'm going to hand it over to Nate, and we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling here.
All right, I hope that all sounds good to everybody out there. We're looking forward to it. It should be a good time. And the good thing about it all is that you don't even have to leave the privacy of your own home, so you don't have to worry about nobody judging you if you're ever worried about anything like that, but you still get the benefits of being in that group environment where you got a lot of people that are kind of motivating you on, kind of they're going through that same kind of struggle with you, if that's what you want to call it, but still pushing to be healthier and just be better overall. So, and that's what this is all about, especially during this tough time. However, moving on, we wanted to talk a little bit about what to look for in a trainer. What are some of the things you should be looking for in a personal trainer when you're going to sign up and you're going to entrust and put your your health in someone else's hands. And you want to make sure that you're signing up with an individual who is not only passionate about what it is that he's trying to do or what it is that he's doing, or she for that matter, but someone who is also purposeful as well, because there is a difference there. I mean, a lot of people can be passionate about a lot of other things, and doesn't matter what that thing is. You can have a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of drive for it, but that doesn't mean that you have the ability to be able to teach that, whatever it is, whether it's in our field here where we're talking about fitness and health and everything. A lot of people out there are very passionate about it and they take their health very seriously, but that doesn't mean that that person is qualified enough to be able to take your health and your goals and your needs seriously. And there is a difference, and that's something that you guys should be looking for. So passion versus purpose is the first thing on that list when it comes to talking about what you should be looking for in a trainer. Experience and education, that's another thing right there that's very big. Experience and education, someone who's been in the game for a while, someone who has gotten results for clients, someone who has, been around, but kind of been through the trenches, kind of seen a lot of different cases is what I like to call them sometimes, because sometimes you may have someone who you're working with from a trainer's perspective who could be overweight and just looking to get down a few pounds, kind of change their overall lifestyle. In another case, you can have someone who is already physically fit. They could be a competitive athlete playing at a high level or competing to get to a higher level. So their body is going to be in a bit of a different situation. Their overall health, they're going to be a bit stronger, a little bit more advanced. So that's going to be different. And then you can always have someone who's coming back and that's rehabbing, someone who needs some rehabilitations. Maybe they already went through PT and kind of passed and got to those certain met those certain expectations as far as gaining functionality and mobility back in that given area, and now it's time to build that back strength and overall functionality. So there is a difference there. So experience and education is something. And what do you want to do? Recommendations, reviews, and results. So it's going to be another thing. So is this going to be someone that's going to be highly recommended, or other people are going to show that they have trust in this professional, and are they going to have success cases, things that you can look to, which is going to go right into the reviews where they're proven. You can see it there, you can find it there. People speak highly about this person. So those are some of the things you want to look for. And then another thing, I kind of mentioned it already, but I'll talk to it a little bit more, is the overall results. That's what it is. Someone who is really, goal oriented, passion, but purposeful about actually delivering that end result. Because when you go and you sign up with that trainer, ultimately that's the end goal. The end goal, right? Yes, you want to stay safe. You don't want to, accumulate any injuries throughout this process. You don't want to go backwards when you're going in there to go forwards in this process. You want to make sure that you're moving forward throughout. You want to make sure that that goal that you got in mind, that when you go and you trust in that professional, that guy or that woman can actually get you to that standpoint. So what to look for in a trainer, those are the things right there that you should be looking for. Next on, we're going to move into why are we different? This is something I kind of spoke about a bit more as well when I talked about the passion versus purpose. And I'm going to let Larissa go ahead and talk a bit about that as well here.
Yep. So Nate touched base on this, but like Nate said, there are a lot of people who are passionate about fitness. Okay, they're passionate about health, but passion does not mean that that person is qualified to help you. There are a lot of people who are passionate about it and they can help themselves, and they know how their body works and what exercises they can do and what weight and rep sets work for them, but that doesn't mean that it is the same for you. Okay, so they're passionate about it, but they're really not educated in helping other people in that field. So not only are we passionate about it because we know that passions serve us, okay? If you are passionate about something, it serves the individual, okay? If I like to bike ride, that is something that brings me joy, okay? But the difference between passion and purpose is that when you are a purpose-driven trainer, or when you have a purpose-driven trainer, that person does not just get joy themselves from that passion that's being sparked, you do too, okay? So purpose doesn't just serve the individual, it serves the world, okay? It benefits everybody who comes in contact. So I hope that makes sense to you. That is why we're different. We are not just passionate about your health and fitness. we truly and authentically believe that this is our purpose, that we have special spiritual gifts that we have been given, and that we kind of hone into those because we are passionate about it. So when you're passionate about something, you practice it, right? So we practice, we stay educated, but we're just naturally gifted at this, okay? And that's the difference.
Hey guys, we had and a lot of you who know this, who I see on the live feed now, Kaylee being one of them. She's one of our big time supporters, been with us pretty much since we moved into space. But with the passion and purpose thing, and the purpose being the focus here when it comes to what makes us different, man, we had a heck of a grind. We started in our apartment complex. There was a lot of, and I still experience this to today because we didn't have the traditional route. So there's some times where you kind of question things. You have a little bit of self-doubt because it's kind of come so easy because we're so purposeful, so passionate about it all at the same time. But it's like it was our goal. It was not only, and then it was our calling, and it was just always meant to be for us. So once we really met each other, we got together, I had a lot of interest in the field. I was already a big time athlete here, which a lot of people who know me already know about that. And Larissa was already in the industry herself, coming back from Tampa, Florida, where she got certified. We met each other, and it's just like, it's been nonstop ever since. Nothing but, blessing after blessing after blessing. And it just goes to show that not only are we passionate, but this is our purpose. So when we say that, and that's not to say it in, like a narcissistic way or anything like that, but I'm just acknowledging what's always been there, something that I struggle with acknowledging myself when it comes to doubting that, this thing is something that, we're being called to do. So we just wanted to come here, and we're trying to release the virtual training now so that people who can't come to this space and work with us, who's been trying to, that maybe you live out of the country or maybe your financial situation just don't allow that to happen. Now we can bring it right to your living room, to the privacy of your home. And the good thing is you don't need a gym membership.
And I think that's an excellent point that he kind of touched base on. A good way that you're going to know the difference right now, currently, with this pandemic going on, between a passionate trainer versus a purpose-driven one, is that the passionate trainer is going to quit, okay? Things are hard right now. Their facility got shut down. They are going to give up, and they are not going to put up much of a fight, okay? Your purpose-driven trainers are going to fight like hell, okay? Like us, we are going to do everything possible to continue serving our community, and not just our community with these virtual options, the country, okay? Maybe possibly the world one day. We serve a greater purpose, okay? So we're not gonna just give up because our doors got temporarily shut down. That's not going to happen. That's how you're gonna know the difference.
No how.
All right, moving on, guys. Another way that we are different than your average trainers, we take a holistic approach to everything, okay? And this is something I never see. Never see it. I haven't seen it done, at least in Indianapolis. We really encompass all of the pillars of wellness. So we have 4 pillars of wellness that we really address and we hone in on. That is your nutrition. So we go really deep into that, and we meet you where you are, but we believe in taking a holistic approach to everything. And in simple terms, that means drink a lot of water, increase your fruit and veggie intake, eat God-given foods. This is what we believe, and our clients who heed to this advice have gotten fantastic results. We also take into account your stress levels. If you are under a lot of stress for a long period of time, that will affect your results. So we need to make sure that we are practicing good stress management, but if you can control the stressful situation, then you need to control it and address it. And if you can't, then you need to find ways to deal with that stress. The next one is going to be the quality of sleep you're getting. So through your nutrition, typically we can improve the quality of sleep you're getting if you're having a hard time sleeping, whether it's going to sleep or staying asleep. And if the nutrition doesn't do that fully, then we will look into supplementation in the form of essential oils or herbs to help you along that process. And then the last one, obviously, is what we really focus on in facility, which is going to be your activity level, your fitness. So it's common sense, guys. I mean, everybody knows it. Working out is good for you in a lot of different ways. It reduces your risk of heart-related diseases, of diabetes, some of these real big diseases that are killing people every single day, that we really focus on prevention. So we take a holistic approach to all that, and we want to keep you moving. Our bodies were meant to move, and we want to get you moving, but also teach you to have fun doing it and finding what you enjoy.
And also, real quick, when it comes to those 4 pillars, so if you do plan on signing up for being a part of this process, do know that's going to be the main thing that we're going to focus and talk to you about during that initial consultation process, is the activity level. As much as I hate to say this, I always say it to my clients when I'm consulting with them the first time, but the exercise portion, be honest with you, because I know a lot of you so worried about being able to get to a gym all the time, and you know, we run a gym and we look forward to having you in the gym, but that's the most overrated part of this experience. So the quality of sleep you're getting, maintaining those healthy stress levels, and then obviously the most important part of it is always going to be what you put in is going to determine what you get out, the nutritional side of things. So if you do plan on signing up and you're going to be on one of these live chat videos with us here in the next few days or so before we, when we kick off this virtual training thing, look forward to speaking about those things. So think about it, like the quality of your sleep. How many hours are you sleeping right now? What are your daily stress levels look like on the average basis? How are you normally feeling? And then obviously we're gonna cover the physical part, which is why you're signing up, right? So don't give too much thought there. A lot of people do. Don't worry about that. We're gonna meet you right where you are. That's what we're really, really good at. When it goes back to, again, passion versus purpose, this is our purpose. We're very good and qualified at what we do. So don't ever worry about how you feel and what current shape you are when you come to us. Just worry about what you're gonna be when you leave, those results that you're gonna get. That focus, let that be the focus.
Absolutely, and like Nate said, fitness is such a small component of your results, and that's oftentimes why you can go to a gym and you see someone there every single day and they're committed and they're working out, but they look the same. They don't get any results after a whole year or 2 of working out. It's because they're not taking into account, like a lot of people don't take into account, these 4 pillars of wellness. So we make sure that we address those so you can get the best results possible in the quickest time frame. Because nutrition is such a huge part of your results, I have created a healing and wellness detox program called Electrify Your Life. And guys, if you want to reset on your body, if you want to learn real quality nutrition and change your relationship with food and fitness, then you need to do this program. We will provide links for all these things where you can look into them more. You can always go to our website at neversettlefitness.org to learn more about anything that we're talking about. But I'm telling you, people are getting fantastic results. Most clients are losing anywhere from 7 to 20 pounds in 6 weeks, okay? And that is because we are really addressing high quality nutrition, the timing of when you should eat, and reducing inflammation and excess mucus in the body. That is what this program is about. It is not a fat loss or weight loss program, but if you need to lose weight, because it is a healing program, if losing weight, losing fat is a part of your healing journey, you will naturally do that on this program. So that is something to consider. If you struggle with your relationship with food and different triggers of why you eat certain food, then this is the program for you.
And again, I'm gonna say that one more time, just because throughout this whole first, the first run of the Electrify Your Life, that was one of the biggest misconceptions a lot of people had, is that it's not necessarily based off of just losing weight. It's really like hitting the reset button. So when you talk about detoxing your body and everything, if you are in a position like Larissa just said, and it is just common that you're gonna lose weight, your body is carrying some excess weight that is not, normal for the human body to have, then of course that's going to be a part of it. But all of you aren't in that position. Not everyone needs to lose weight. Some people need to gain it. Some people just need to gain strength and need to get active and just change their overall diet. But don't just worry about always losing weight. Everyone is always worried about losing weight. Sometimes you need to gain weight. You need to put on some muscle mass. You need to tighten it up. You need to gain some overall strength, and that doesn't mean being big. bulky or anything like that. That just means actually just building your body up.
And this is why this program is for everyone, because let's say you don't need to lose any weight at all. That doesn't mean that you're healthy, and it doesn't mean that your organs are functioning to their fullest capacity. And that's what we want for you during this. We want you to find healing to whatever capacity that you're looking for, or at the very least, we want to jumpstart that healing process. So this program is really for anybody. If you have ever been a part of the standard American diet where you are eating processed foods, then this program is for you.
And that's everybody, unless you're growing your own food,
which most people aren't these days. So another reason why we're different, we personalize everything to meet your current fitness level, your current mental state. We meet you exactly where you are. So from the fitness side, we will never ask you to do anything that we know that your body is not capable or ready to do, okay? Now, we will challenge you. That is our job. We are going to challenge you, but we will never ask you to do something that you are not capable of doing. Now, your mind may think that you're not ready to do it, but your body is able and willing.
And something I like to say to that is, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because again, we're gonna meet you where you are, but if we're looking to go forward with this thing, then obviously we're gonna have to challenge you a bit as well. We don't wanna overwhelm you by any means, by any stretch, and we're really good at not doing that. But for the most part, we do wanna get you out of your comfort zone, push you a bit, because once we be able to do that, there's a chemical reaction inside your body that takes place that causes your metabolism and everything to start to kick in, and really starts to cause your body to start to get in a position to start losing weight and start to get the results that we try to get. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's gonna be a part of it. Just get used to it. You can't you can't have your cake and eat it too, you know? So you're gonna have to give something a little bit, all right? You're gonna
Don't be eating cake anyway. I'm just kidding. All right, the next reason why we're different, we are incredibly invested into our clients. And that means that we are as invested as you allow us to be. However much you want us in your life, we are not only willing to do that, we want to do that. We want to be a part of your life. We want to not just build relationships with you, but we want to build friendships with you. Very often, if people allow us to, we will go watch their kids play volleyball, play soccer, run in track. We will come to your get-togethers at your house if you invite us. We want to be invested into you, not just into your goals, but into you as a person.
Yeah, we come to everywhere. Baptisms, we done been to weddings, we done been to wedding parties, we have been to fight night functions. Man, like again, we're small business owners, so we don't get a huge flow of people just coming through the door all the time. So building those relationships and actually connecting with you guys that's very important to us, because maintaining you over a long duration of time is critical to us. And that kind of goes back to at the very start of this is, you know, is your client highly recommended, and so on and so on. Like, how do people, you know, work with them or respond to them, or, you know, so, you know, everything of that nature. So just keep that in mind.
And the last reason why we are different, and we hope that you consider Never Settle Fitness in your journey towards a healthier lifestyle and towards healing, we are family oriented, guys.
As you see,
we always have our kids with us. We have our daughter Cecilia right here, who is kind of tied to our hip right now. And then we always have our son Malachi, who's in the back room. He's a little bit more antisocial. But they are both here with us all the time, as well as our dog Roxy, okay? We are a family-oriented, fun environment, okay? So you're always going to see our kids. You get to watch our kids grow up in the gym. They are running around while we are training clients, whether that is in facility or virtual training. You'll see them in the background. They're going to be playing with their trains, their toys. They'll probably join in the workout with you, okay?
You know, the cool thing though about this from our perspective is that all of you virtual clients who's going to be doing an online boot camp that's not in a facility, you guys can't use Roxy and the kids as an excuse to get longer breaks during your rest periods.
We're on to you guys.
When we're kicking your butts at home in your living room, you guys aren't going to be able to call Cece or Roxy over and try to, you know, play with them and engage them for a moment to get you some extra time while we're in between sets. No, you're just going to have to re-up and keep going and going and going, unless you don't want to hold yourself accountable and you can just want to, you know, sit through a set or so. But if you really want those results, if you really, you know, being purposeful about what you're signing up and what you're trying to get out of this thing, then you're going to allow yourself to kind of go through the rigors of this thing and get your butt kicked and, you know, have a little fun with it at the same time. But yes, we are a family-based facility. For a long time, that always kind of had bombs going off and exploding in my head because I'm looking at the kids while I'm trying to do a heavy dumbbell or barbell set with someone on a squat rack or a bench press, or even just free weights with the dumbbells. I got the kids running all through it. I'm not only in my mind, but I'm wondering, like, is the client thinking like, man, you know, I'm never coming back here, or this isn't what a gym's supposed to be like. So, and I'm like, I just want to go to work, man. I just want to go to work and go home and be a father later. But, you know, we have the luxury of being able to do both at all times. And sometimes that feels like it can be a lot of pressure. But then again, you know, like I said, this is our purpose. We called to do this, and everybody can't do it. And I understand that now. So now I kind of look at it differently, because how many people could, you know, help someone through a heavy dumbbell set or a heavy set of whatever that is, and have to change a diaper or, you know, feed a child or whatever the case may be. You know, if you got kids at home, you know, at any second it can go from 0 to 100. So we juggling all those different things at one time while still giving you guys those results. So that just goes to show how
anointed, yep.
called we are to do this. You see this. Y'all see it, right?
Yep. So
24/7, 365.
Family-oriented, faith-based. Every decision, every advice we give you is going to be a part of a higher calling, okay? We are going to advise you to do things, again, back to that holistic advice, but also very purpose-driven. And we believe that if you get your body in the best shape, if you take these 4 pillars of wellness into consideration and you perfect them, you get them to where they need to be, and the best balance that you can provide. If you can do those things, guys, then you can do anything. And our goal for you is to get your body to a place where you can go out and pursue your purpose too. That's our ultimate goal for you. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for hopping on here. Again, this is the first of many Trainer Talk Tuesdays. Every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, you can join us right here live. And feel free to engage with us, ask us questions. We are here to serve you, and it brings us so much joy to be able to do that. Thank you guys so much.
And how you doing, Mary? We see you.
Hi, Mary.
I know this quarantine sucks right now for a lot of people, but we've been getting these kids over here to the gym and letting them go crazy here so they can stretch those legs. We can still kind of work and still provide a professional look while we're doing our live videos. And again, man, we small business owners, and if this thing is this coronavirus, I try not to say it, but if it's going to cost us to lose our dream, then we're gonna go out with a fight, like you said, right? So we're just not gonna sit at home and just wait for it to be over. Hell no, we're gonna grind it out. We're just gonna keep figuring out different ways, because whenever there's an obstacle put in front of us, we just figure that out, you know? Just figure it out.
All right,
That's
guys, we love you. Thank you so much. And as always, never give up, never lose hope,
Never settle.